Hey, gaited horse friends, how's it going? Okay, last time we talked about how head down is really important, but some people had some more questions, so we're gonna go over that. But here's what it should look like when your horse is gaiting. Okay, so you guys just saw a bunch of gaited horses doing a really nice gaits. You'll notice a couple things. One, I'm not holding the reins tight. Yes, I may pick up on the reins to ask them to go in gait, but I'm not just holding them in gait. Second, quite a lot of them have snaffle bits, but not all of them. Also, notice where their head is. It's not super high and it's not all the way down low. The reason I talk about dropping the head down low, like this, or all the way down, or eating dirt low, is because that's where we start. Again, that's only where we start. We don't stay there. The biggest thing is that most of the horses that come to me, they don't know how to drop their heads. They don't even know how to drop it below their withers. So this is where you need to get. A lot of people, when I say drop the head, they think, oh, just a little bit. But I need to keep telling people, no, lower, lower. Again, we don't stay there. We don't stay there. Then we teach horses to move forward off of our leg. And we teach them to go into gait, which again, we'll talk about in another video. But what's really important is the balance, is they drop their head. Okay, so if you think about it, so these horses, so horses that are high-headed, the typical ones you see on the trail or in the show ring, they're high-headed, they're doing something that's called pushing down the base of their neck, or they're dropping their shoulders, they're hollowing their back, and they're pushing down the base of the neck. All right, we want to change that. We want to have the horse be balanced. Not necessarily collected, but balanced. So to start that, what we need to do is we need to get them to start lifting the root or the base of their neck. Well, the very that's the problem with doing these videos outside, is there's bugs. Okay, so the easiest way for a horse to lift the base of their neck is to drop their head down low. We don't want them to stay there. We are not looking to make peanut rollers or peanut pushers. We're not looking for that. But initially, to get the horse to start using their back, to start lifting the base of their neck, that's what we ask for. Once we get that, we just ask, they'll drop their head, then we move on. Some of the best things to do then is lateral work, leg yields, shoulder in, shoulder over, but only with the head down. Again, also backing up slowly, but those things are only good. They're only beneficial to the horse and to getting a good gait if they're dropping their head down low. Now again, we're not going to ask them to keep it down low like that. Don't mistake me for saying that. What we want to teach is balance. But most of these horses are so upside down, or with head so high and back so hollow and the back end strung out, that we have to start somewhere. And the easiest thing for most people to do to start getting a horse to balance is to put their head down, because the horse now has to work to carry himself. And then what we're going to do from there is we are going to go ahead and work on the lateral movements and getting the gait. Okay, so here we're going to see a few examples of all these different breeds of horses over the last couple of years that I have gotten gaiting on a loose rein, and look where their heads are. Now, one thing to notice is here, right here, see how they're lifting the base of their neck? And I'll do it in slow motion and point here. We want them to lift the base of that neck and see on these horses how they're starting to balance and lift their shoulders and lift their withers. That's what we need. But again, the easiest way to start that is to get head down. And we may get some trot, we may get horses pacing, but we start out with head down and we move on to the more advanced exercises from there. So take a look at these horses. This is where you want your goal to be. This is what you want to start looking for in your horses. to get to this gait. We want the balance, we want the gait, but we're looking for that right there. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped you. If you have questions, like I said, just comment below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. We'll be coming out with more videos. Next time, we'll talk about the second best thing you can do to get your horse to gait. It's very simple and one most people forget about, but it's the biggest thing to getting that consistent gait. So stay tuned and take a look at these beautiful horses.